Welcome, everybody, to the Darks of the Round Table Dungeons and Dragons Scorched Earth campaign. The campaign of many subtitles, apparently. Uh, for our adventure tonight, we have Dragon Tamer,
Hi.
Dunna,
Uh,
Flurbo,
Present.
Grinfox,
The sound of the waves crashed against the cliffs of Dover.
and myself, Lily the Doof, as your Dungeon Master for this adventure. So, does anyone have anything we want to say before we start?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No,
basis of
Timble,
fruit.
mayonnaise is not an instrument.
I have a
really
follow-up
wish-
question.
Horseradish is not an instrument either.
All my questions have been answered.
Hi there. I'm Lily. That's Flurbo. We steal jokes. Anyway. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Iridil, once a land of splendor and bounty, has long been lost. The how and the why remain uncertain, even all these thousands of years later. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. Those who made their lives on the surface, who first fled to the shelter of the mountain kingdom Slodia, are long gone. The Rainwolf dynasty, who ruled Slodia long before the surface dwellers arrived, have incurred much criticism over the centuries, largely for their perceived cruelty and harsh punishments. Ironic, considering that many of these critics are often subjected to those punishments. But there is one special punishment, reserved only for the most dangerous of criminals and dissidents. Criminals and dissidents like you. Now, let's have a quick little introduction to everyone's characters. Imagine it's like a movie and you're all cellmates. So, as it pans around the cell, the camera first lands on one Jeffrey Grotbox, played by Grinfox.
He is twiddling his thumbs and staring at the ceiling.
What are you in for? Why have you
Murder.
been arrested? Ooh, wow. Who'd you kill? Anyone in particular?
I'd rather not say.
Alright then. Next, we meet. Jeffrey's also a human. I should
Yes,
clarify that for the
a
audience at
human.
home. Then, the camera lands on Durgent Amar, the Dragonborn, played by Dragon Tamer.
Hello.
So, give us a little description of Durgent and why he's here, why he's in prison.
Well, Durgent is a large, imposing dragonborn. What more is there to know? He is a paladin, and he is in here for believing in forbidden gods in this kingdom.
Correct. Also, for the audience at home, what is Grotbox's class?
Wizard.
Right. So, did you say what Durgent's class is?
Yeah, I did say paladin, didn't I?
Paladin. Okay, I think you did. If you didn't, you said it now. And then we see one Narishvin Elestes. Narishvin Elestes.
Good evening, I'm the Drow Rogue, and I'm here because of vile discrimination.
You keep telling me.
Quote unquote.
I already sent a message to Lily about this introduction on
Yep.
Discord.
And lastly, the last of the people in this cell, a gnome by the name of Timble Hemywink.
Weighing in at 43 pounds with a stunning height of 3 feet 8 inches at the age of 55. This gnome has black hair, gray skin, and hazel eyes. Yeah, that's basically his description from what I read on my sheet.
Why are you in prison?
Well, Timble Hemingwink is in prison because of... Well, he's He's been in prison because he's been caught stealing from the Emperor himself.
Ooh. And what is Timble's class?
Timble is a ranger of the tunnels in the mines, where he hunts mole rats to earn his living.
Yep. And I assume, Dunna, you want to keep Nar's class a secret for now?
Rogue. I already said it.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't hear you. Sorry. Alright, so yes. So, you all have been in this prison cell for about a week now. How have you all been getting along in this cell? Together?
Depends whether anyone tried to steal my food after they were done with theirs.
Durgent was quiet the entire time.
Jeffrey has been talking, trying to start up conversations with everyone.
Timble would actually get involved with that conversation as well. He would try to get to know his cellmates a little more and explain his situation if he could.
Ah.
Arizin would have mostly stayed silent.
Right, so it's been almost a week on the dot since you've gotten here. And, you don't really know what time it is. You're deep down into the caverns. You really don't know. You have no real sense of time, honestly.
Wait, wouldn't I be used to that?
Yeah, but there's not... Yeah, but
Majority rules.
There's not really any of, like... The only real way you've been able to tell the time is when your breakfast, lunch, and dinner is delivered to you. So...
That's good enough.
Yeah. But as you're it's about it's actually morning, so you're woken up and a dwarven guard delivers your morning meal to you all. Usual sort of just slop.
Ooh, runny eggs. Fun.
What can I roll to make sure that this is good to eat?
You've been eating it for a week and you haven't felt any worse than you have before, so.
Durgent eats it without question.
I would still always test whether it's actually good to eat.
Give me a survival roll, I'll say.
Durgent just digs in.
Okay. Might help if I had a nice...
Dropbox will probably sniff it first.
That
and then,
was not so good of a roll.
You
You
have
see
no
nothing
idea.
wrong with it.
I mean, the
Then
best
drink
is you
it.
can
Drink it.
estimate is that you've eaten this before and you haven't noticed any adverse effects. So,
Then I'll start eating as well.
alright. As you're all eating, the dwarf, the guard, will look at you all. The Emperor has determined how you will be punished. He sort of all waits for you to acknowledge what he's saying.
Durgent just drops his food. Stands
Jeffrey
up.
will stand up and probably lean against the wall with a wailing finger in his hand and say, "Wait! I can guess what we're going to be punished."
The
I
guard.
still sit there with crossed legs and look up to the guard. Well, actually, would it be looking up to the guard, or would I be on ice height with them?
You have to
Well, you're sitting
slightly
on the
tilt your head
ground.
up. You have
So
to
I
Yes,
assume
I'm
you're
slightly.
looking like
sitting
at
on the
least eye
ground.
level.
Yeah, you have to tilt your head up. You definitely have to look up, but it's not as much. It's like you're looking at a human's waist. That's how much you have to tilt your head up.
Okay.
So Jeffrey, at your telling the guard you're going to guess, he kind of just rolls his eyes and waits for you.
I say we're going to be chopped into bits.
No, the
No?
Emperor. The Emperor has much worse planned for you all.
Oh,
Worse than being eaten
insane.
alive or dead.
Durgent shows no reaction.
Is he going to?
You're going to be sent up to the surface.
The surface.
You're not serious.
My left
Is that a
ear
punishment?
twitches.
Yes,
Really?
today you will be banished to the surface. The king will provide you with... The Emperor will provide you with one of your weapons. Other than that, it is up to you to survive.
Just one?
He kind of shrugs. Those are his orders. But then he actually... Everyone kind of notices, Actually, everyone but Nar make a perception check.
Alright. And that is...
Wait, what's going on? My voice connected just went choppy.
Just make me a
I couldn't hear
perception
anything.
check. I said everyone but Nar, so...
Oh, sorry.
Roll Constitution?
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
Ah!
I said
Durgent
that is working.
sees
The
nothing.
ability to see. The ability to see. If I can find where that is. Perception. 12. That says 12. Don't know what that means.
Where? Did you click on it to roll it? Oh no, not your passive perception. It's your skill.
Oh.
It's under
Roll a
research.
four.
Perception. If I can find it on my sheet, that would be very lovely.
Right under
Click
saving
on the
throw.
word perception in the skills chart.
It's a skill.
Think that's it?
Timble and Durgent see nothing.
Yeah, Jeffrey was the only one who rolled high enough to notice the dwarf guard slip something into Nar's hand. It's a little note. Nar, the note that you got says, I'll get the rest to you as soon as I can. And
I
with
nod
that,
very, very slightly.
with that, he walks away. Actually, he does tell you, you've got 2 hours until your execution is carried out. And then he walks away without another word.
Dang it, I wanted to ask if I could see my family again. Huh, who knows? Maybe it'd be too much to have eight tiny little gnomes coming in through with only a very aged father and mother, just to look after them, just to see their poor son in prison, just to provide for his family. Guess it's too
Save
much
it.
to ask.
Save it. I believe that you,
I wouldn't have introduced myself.
good point.
Durgent has not said
What's
a
a good
single
slur for
word since
dark
he has
elves?
arrived in prison.
What's a good slur for dark elves?
Nighty, Drow.
Okay. You, Nighty, Nightcap. You may be here to steal my secrets.
Edgelord is another good slur for a Drow.
Angsty teen would work too.
How old is Grotbox? Rather, how old does he look?
Looks rather, slightly young looking.
Save it, Junior.
I will.
So what
Well
are
then.
what are you two doing? What are you four, I should say, doing while you're waiting?
Durgent just sits down cross-legged on the floor.
I will actually look around. Look at
I would
everybody's
I would say I would like to
faces.
see where the gnome went off
The
to.
dwarf.
Which way
Uh,
did not gnome? The dwarf.
Well, it seems like we're all going to get banished in a rather hostile environment. I think it will be most beneficial for us to work together to ensure everybody's survival.
Durgent nods.
I have a few
course.
friends here, and I will be provided with more than just a weapon.
Now then, that's the Empire that's after me. Dropbox looks a little jumpy now and is pacing in a rather straight, narrow line.
Timble, if you try and peek around if you try and look through the bars,
Well, can I use a box? Can I use like a assortment of boxes to see? Like to stack my way up, if there are boxes nearby. Or is
There's
the
no real
cell to where I
boxes.
can actually see?
yeah,
Oh, can
it's
I?
like
Can I at
one.
least lift my head to see where?
Yeah, it's like one whole wall is the bars.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a different setting than I thought we were in.
Yeah, it's
Good.
cool. You check out the cave is almost pitch black. So give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh, can I use my night eyes or something like that? I thought I had something for that.
Let me check your spells. You have a dark vision cantrip.
May I use that on myself?
Yes. What components does that have? Visual, semantic, and does it actually have material components? Let me check.
Oh, sorry, I did not want to click that. I wanted to look at that.
It's fine. Let me check something about the about dark vision real quick. Okay, yeah, I don't think it needs materials, so yeah, you can see in the dark, so give me a perception check without disadvantage.
Alright. So, gotta go back to good old perception. I gotta find where that is again. Good thing I know where it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just click on it and roll. Is that right?
Yeah.
Submit.
You guys do see the drop-down menu that says, like, advantage, disadvantage, whatever.
Ooh. 16.
Nice. So, you do see him in the darkness, sorta. You actually see kinda down the hallway, him and another guard kinda just, playing a game of...
Could you repeat that?
You can see the dwarf and another guard sitting on a box, playing what looks like a game of cards.
Game of cards, okay. Can I see what kind of cards the man has so I can cheat? Nah, that's not worth it. I just want to see, so there's only 2 guards and that's all I see?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna come back down and whisper in a hushed voice to only those in my cell can hear. So it looks like 2 guards are occupied if we can't have a chance for a break. Anyone interested? If they have a way to break.
I would like to check out the lock.
The lock... Well,
What
The lock-
would that be?
give me investigation.
Oh, come on! Wouldn't that be more sleight of hand? The same what I need to actually unlock it?
No, this is just inspecting the lock right now.
You're inspecting a lock.
I don't have investigation. I couldn't even get that, and I'm a
You
rogue.
could
I should be.
Yeah, rogue should have investigation.
If you would like me to, if
I
you
couldn't
want, you can
get
have a
it.
2 in investigation.
It's kind of hard to assess the quality of it. But what you do know...
That is why I'm saying make a perception or something if you can't even get investigation as a rogue, but you need to be able to assess how strong a lock is.
Well, one thing you do know without even making that roll is you don't have your thieves' tools on you right now.
Yeah, I would have said that anyways, but I would have never. I would have still just checked it out to see how sturdy it actually is.
I still think it counts as investigation, so it doesn't really look all that special to you.
Oh, can I still see the
I'm-
guards?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, this Lily. It's just if you can't get that skill, and it's mostly essential to your class, because
Well, I mean-
estimating if you can open a lock is essential. That is kind of problematic.
My bad.
Well, that is a useful spell you accidentally opened up.
Yeah.
Yeah, message is cool. But yes, Timble, you can see the, you can still see the guards.
Okay, can I examine both guards to see if they have a key to this cell, or do they both have like a set of keys?
You wouldn't know that they have keys.
I would not know if they have keys.
You would.
Okay. All right, so they both have keys, and all right, that's all right. So now I know that they both have keys. They can both open up the cell. All right, that's
Yep.
or one of them could open up a cell. All right. So I'm gonna hop back down and just wait.
All right.
Unless anyone wants to talk to me about what I've seen, I'm just gonna sit there and just twiddle my thumbs.
So, unless anyone has anything else they want to do, the 2 hours pass with, I mean, nothing really eventful happens. But when they pass, 2 dwarven guards, including the one that you saw earlier, so yeah, it's actually 4 guards because they wouldn't just bring 2 guards for 4 prisoners.
Oh, so I saw 4 guards instead of just 2? Or did I
no,
only see
these are
2?
you only saw 2.
Okay, got it.
So they hold on, give me a sec. So the 4 of you, the guards come in and they cuff you all individually. And they lead you around so they lead you through the okay, sorry. So the guards cuff you individually and they start leading you down the hallway. And the 4 of you are escorted through the winding tunnels of the prison. You pass through a lot of really crowded cell blocks. And you all eventually find yourself in a massive circular cavern. It's a good, 30 feet tall. And the cavern itself is pitch black, save for a few torches lining the walls. You can feel the flooring, which this is actually wooden flooring as opposed to the rest of the prison. It kind of sags under your feet as you walk on it. And
I have superior dark vision. Do I see more than pitch blackness?
yeah, this is a really unremarkable room. As far as you can tell, it just looks like a stone cavern with a few torches.
A stone cylinder room.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's more like an oval because it's rounded off at the top.
Ah.
Yeah. So, you do manage to see both you and how long does dark vision last? The spell?
Spell.
Yeah. Long as I have eyes. Dark vision lasts 8 hours. Wow. So You also see this, Timble. The both of you do see, two other dwarven guards with, crossbows. They watch you as you enter. So as that happens, you're all led onto a raised platform. It's made of smooth, very, very smooth stone, and there are slight indentations in it that, Grotbox, it almost feels like a magical, like, sigil, or, like, circle, or something like that.
Understood.
And, there's, close enough for you all to see is a dwarf in dark robes, who's standing at the base of this platform. He's currently rubbing some strange white powder on his hands. And, while that happens, one of the guards, pulls out a key and unlocks your cuffs as the chains fall onto the stone. And every time he unlocks your cuffs, he looks you in the eye and goes, "Don't move."
I'll give a
And,
slight nod as I'm rubbing my wrists.
And so,
That is. You agreed not to move while moving.
Yep.
so the
Mm-hmm.
once all your cuffs are undone, the dwarf will step back from the circle, and he throws a satchel towards you, and it lands with a heavy clanking, like a very metallic clanking.
All right.
Does anyone do anything?
Nope.
Durgent
You were
will
told to not move.
do nothing.
All right. So almost a minute goes by, and just all of a sudden, the dwarf in the robes starts muttering something in a language that none of you are able to recognize. And suddenly, this blinding white light fills the entire room. You start to feel the ground beneath you start to shake and rumble, and you're barely able to stay on your feet. And the light grows brighter and brighter, and you have to shield your eyes as the shaking continues.
The moment the bright light starts, I will shield my eyes. I do not want to go blind.
Durgent just closes his eyes.
And so after around 30 seconds, it's a good long while, the shaking slowly stops. Everything sort of calms down. And as the light fades, you find yourself in what looks like what you've heard to be a forest. There are, again, you've lived underground your whole lives, but this looks like what might have been a forest at one point, from the stories you've heard. But all the trees around you are black and lifeless. You notice that the platform you're standing on is nearly exactly the same as the one you were transported from, but it's a lot more dilapidated. It's cracked, there's kind of moss growing on it. And what's most disconcerting for you guys is when you look up for the first time in your life, you don't see a roof. The sky just seems to stretch on forever. Almost like the seemingly bottomless pit you all saw back under the mountain.
Well, for me being a ranger, I'm gonna give like a slight smile just to see how open this place is rather than the caves. I'm gonna actually
the
take this
satchel
moment.
teleport with us.
Yes, the satchel is still at your feet.
Durgent will go over and check the satchel, see what's in it.
Alright.
I at the same time will look around, considering that I was told that my contact will try to get the rest of my stuff to me.
So let me describe what Durgent sees. Durgent, inside the satchel, you see 4 items in there. you see a rapier, a short sword, a hand axe, your hand axe, you recognize it as your own, and a sort of crumbling old book.
All right. Damn, not my great axe. Too big for the satchel, I guess.
Yeah, alright, so Timble's gonna go ahead and start, like, sit beside the satchel and kind of wait his turn. It's like, well, what'd you find?
Durgent, like, takes out his hand axe and just puts the satchel down. Says nothing.
Alright, my turn then. I'm gonna go look through the satchel as well.
You find your short sword.
I give a slight sigh and drag out my sword, and I'm going to say to myself, wish they would have packed my short bow instead. Better with that rather than this rusty old thing. Father used to use this to shave off the hives and the mold rats.
What are the rest of you
Should
doing?
I roll intimidation since I've said no words the entire time I've met these people?
I wouldn't say so.
Again, I want to look around to see whether my stuff is already here or I'll have to wait for it.
I'm gonna look inside the satchel, and I'm going to
go
go ahead.
I was just gonna say that you do find your spell book, thankfully.
Wonderful. And I look expectantly at the nightcap over there.
Nobody is scared of me.
No.
You're just a big scaly teddy bear.
I'd be a big scaly teddy bear if I botched it.
Yeah, Nar, you don't see anything right now. You do have a feeling that it will take your friend a while.
Done. I get over to the satchel and look into it.
You see a rapier.
My rapier.
Yep.
I take that out and check the blade.
It's just as when you left it. Still.
So no rust and nice and sharp.
Yep. At that point, everyone make a perception check.
Oh,
wow.
nice.
Not a natural 20. It'll be
But
green if
it
it's
is
a
a
natural
20.
20. Yep.
Lice. Plenty of lice.
Narisveen sees everything.
Yeah. Grotbox is too busy looking through his baby.
Yep.
But Nar and Timble, you guys do notice you hear sort of a rustling you hear a sort of movement beyond the thick wall of trees.
See, I'm going to arm myself and slowly start going towards it with my sword armed, or short sword armed.
I hold my hand up in an attempt to make him wait for a second. You have no idea what this is. None of
Well,
us.
neither do you.
Yeah. And I'm not going to approach it right away.
Well, you only see one thing in your lifetime, and sometimes when you repeat after that, it kind of brings back old memories. So, I'm going to make some new ones, and I'm going to keep going closer to the bush.
I'm going to search for a place to hide.
Give me a stealth check. $15. Yeah, you do manage to find a decent hiding place behind a tree stump. And
Okay, how far away am I from the bush? Or from the trees?
give me a second real quick. I actually made a map for this. So I didn't create a rock, so here's your oddly brown rock. I was gonna say oddly brown trees, but trees are normally brown.
Well, this one would be, like, lifeless, so...
Yeah. So you're about here. What are the rest of you doing? Nara's hiding. Durja and Grotbox would have noticed their new partner is being weird.
Which
Uh.
new partner?
Yeah.
I meant to say partners.
Oh, I'm weird just because I don't want to get killed.
Well, no, like, they didn't see anything, and you just randomly hid behind a tree.
Fair point.
Durgent follows Timble.
What does Grotbox do?
Dropbox is still looking at his baby longingly.
Alright, you're just standing there.
Longingly.
Are you
When
just...
to fold your curses and corners, Phil.
So are you just standing in the center of the circle, just looking at it?
Not in the center, but
Okay.
nearby.
Alright, so... Timble and Durgent, give me perception checks. I almost said skill checks. You know,
Can
just
I also roll one to see what is going on?
you could just peek your head over and see.
I am not getting good perception.
Ooh.
Oh. 9. Twinsies.
Let's
So-
see. I want to.
Mine is
at
a
least
natural
try
9.
To look.
Oh, yours is a natural.
Alright. So you're just trying to look around, you're not trying to... Oh, wow, all of you... Wow. Minus your modifier, that's another 9.
Yes.
But you... see Timble and Grotbox looking through the dead trees. But you also notice, further down what appears to be a path, 3 small creatures, like dwarf-sized creatures, jump out from the row of trees.
So that would be this direction.
Correct. And let me show you what they look like.
Let me reposition myself.
Boop. Oh god.
Ooh.
Ah, wonderful.
Goblins.
Yeah,
Pop
that's
one.
not what I thought show to players did, but okay.
Yes, I will definitely ready my blade, but I will stay hidden.
Alright. And you do see 3 of them jump out. And okay. Made sure I
I
wasn't dropping
also
them.
motion for my companions to get back a bit and be wary.
Everyone make a perception check.
Everyone, including me, or again, but
Everyone but
me.
you. Everyone but you.
14. Nice.
Alright.
Oh,
natural
Griffin
20.
Fox.
Nat 20! Yay!
I rolled 15.
So you all, you all suddenly become aware of the creatures on the road. Right as this one in front lets out a cry of, "Fresh meat, boys!" Everyone
Okay,
roll
do I
initiative.
still know?
Durgent
Oh.
just snarls.
Nice.
Like full-on lizardy, throaty snarl.
I'll say that'll be your first action on your turn if you want it to be. To make an
Alright,
intimidation
wait.
check. When it's your
Roll
turn.
initiative.
Alright.
So I need to find that. Where is initiative?
God damn it.
Ooh.
No, I'll let you roll that on your turn. If you can't find initiative, okay. So let me add turn. If you can't find initiative, I said is done. I found initiative.
What's initiative?
It
Well,
should be
mine
at
is
the
22.
it should be at the top of your sheet. If you don't, yeah, there it is. It's between armor class and speed.
Two.
Also,
6.
well, you need to roll it.
So I need to roll a 2d6? Wait, what am I rolling? 2d what?
No, you roll a
Click on
d20
initiative.
and it adds your initiative bonus. So,
There's a... Oh, it goes bold! The wonders of roll 20, my friends.
yep. Boop. All right, let me add everyone
How
in
do
the
I do
initiative order.
this?
So you already rolled it.
Perfect.
So for
Lowest
all,
goes first, right?
yeah, highest
No.
highest goes.
Lowest goes
Highest go
first,
higher.
right?
Lowest goes first.
Highest goes higher.
Let me roll for our friends here.
Well, I don't want to go first. I'm pretty sure you can delay actions, right?
You can.
Good.
I can imagine you just being the person just watching this all go down and just slowly putting your hand towards your forehead like,
Boop.
10,
I'm stuck.
7.
Of all the time to be abandoned into the wilderness, I'm stuck with these Nimrods.
I don't have my great axe.
Why did the chief roll lower than his partners? Whatever.
To get to the other side.
Thanks. Thanks, Flurbo. Your contribution is always appreciated.
I'm glad it is.
I like how Grotbox is the slowest, because he's just like, oh man, I'm so happy to have my baby back.
Yes.
So, Nar, you're going to delay your turn?
Yes.
Okay, which means,
Alright, goblin.
yeah, this goblin is... Wow, these guys cannot run far. Let me
Could
adjust
you
something.
ping him?
Well, actually, I'm gonna have all the goblins minus the chief move at the same time. Let me test something out. Yeah, you can do decimals for feet. Yay! So every block is 2.5 feet.
Should my hit points be at maximum currently?
They are. Everyone's at max
No,
HP.
they're at 20. Hit point maximum is 29.
It is? I might have calculated that wrong. I'll look. I think it's 20 for now. If it's wrong, we'll look at it later. But the first
Okay.
goblin is going to run at... He's going to run at the big guy and take a swing
Oh,
at dirt.
I have a question. Are those the same? Is that the source of the noise that I heard earlier? That we heard?
You can assume that.
Oh, I can assume that. Okay.
So this
Alright.
goblin is going
Making
to run
sure
at
that the
dirt.
place I'm at's like, where is it? And then
So
that
as
not be-
long as this goblin doesn't roll your armor class, you don't get hit.
Alright. He does not roll my armor class. My armor class is 19.
Nice. So this goblin rolls up to you with its scimitar, takes a swing at you, just sidestep. You're a bamf.
oh, I thought it's like a slight thump.
It's just like, no.
The other one runs at Timble and takes a swing.
Oh boy, I'm dead.
Timble, what is your armor class?
Let me double check that real fast. Armor class 12.
Okay, so
Oh boy,
15.
you're dead.
that's a hit.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
get
that's
hit.
a hit.
So you
Roll
take
damage.
Damage 16.
you take 3 slashing.
3 slashing. It can't be 16. It's D4s or D8s or whatever.
It's a d6. Wow, he literally rolled a 1. It is
I
1d6
chose-
plus 2, and the final
Oh my
result is a 3.
god. He rolled the lowest he could.
Yep. So let me go ahead and enter the goblins' HP on their tokens, because I have it on their sheets. In the meantime, Timble, you did just get nicked by this scimitar, and it is your turn.
Okay. Really wish I had my bow, but glad it was a sword I got in this situation. Oh, okay. So I want. Wait. So how much can I move? Like, how far could I move at this point?
Wherever it says your speed, and each tile is 2.5 feet.
So each tile is 2.5 feet. So
I think your
my
movement
speed's
speed is
25.
25. Yeah.
So that would be it's 20, and that's
yeah,
like
if it says
per
25
square.
feet. Yeah. If it says 25 feet.
Because I was actually thinking about using the Horde Breaker skill that I have on both of these goblins.
What's that?
Here, let me put it up. Where is it at?
What's that skill, Timble? Well, children.
Once each of your turns when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature within 5 feet of the original target, within range of your weapon.
Alright, so... Yeah, and this other guy's in 5 feet.
Nice.
So go ahead. Well, make your first attack.
And make my first attack now. So,
Click
What'd I
your
roll for
short
that?
sword. Just click your short sword.
click short.
Is that because of a gnome?
Short sword. Normal roll.
Yep.
That's a 10
That's
plus 2.
10. No, it's just a 10. The plus 2 is your
10.
bonus.
Is the bonus that comes with it?
Yeah, so
2 pounds finesse light.
yeah, so
Finesses.
he ducks out of the way as you take your swing at him.
Oh, so
But-
I can't use my horde breaker.
It doesn't say you have to hit to make your second attack.
Okay, so once I realize that this guy misses, I'm gonna go swing for the other one.
Yeah.
Smack. 4.
You also do. He like
I'm imagining this like
he.
Yoda-like figure, like oh, I missed. Go for that one. Hit it. Oh.
He
Oh,
immediately
no.
saw you. Also, you actually should have more bonuses, I think. You should have a +4, but that's wait. You should actually have a +4 on your short sword, but that still wouldn't grant you a hit. You would be one
alright.
shy of hitting. I updated it for you.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, so... Yeah, he saw you
Oh.
take a swing at his friend, and then he just ducked aside.
Well, you guys are sure more difficult than those mole rats down in the tunnels.
You want to do anything else? You still have a movement?
I still have a movement? Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna run back to our...
Get out of here.
Come on, I got out of here! Head on a dodge, buddy! Yeah. So, lovely weather we're having, eh? And I'm gonna move back towards...
You
What
don't
does-
even know what weather is.
Lovely, well, apparently stalactites can drip water, signifying rain. So, yeah, I'm just gonna run back, like, here.
So you're running into the trees.
Yes, running into the wilderness.
Just make me a dexterity roll.
Am I gonna trip while I'm running, I bet? So, dexterity. Where's my sheet? It's right
Actually-
there hiding from me.
I'll be nice. You don't have to roll. You do make it.
Oh,
move
you sure you
yourself
don't
to
want
where
me to
wanna
roll?
go. Yeah, I'm sure.
I just want to roll just in case.
All right. Just
I want to see what I get.
Just to
anyways.
see. Oh, natural 20.
You wasted it.
Backflip into the
Oh.
woods.
You blocked.
Nope! I just realized I missed, I'm like,
you
nope.
stare at the guy, and then you just backflip into the trees.
Nope.
You're a ghost. You're a ghost.
Like you're
glad
just
I rolled.
gone.
Well,
Yeah.
there's my luck for the night, boys.
So move yourself back. Move yourself back.
Oh, yeah, I gotta move my character.
Yeah.
Let me just move all... I have too many things open, so I just gotta move. There's roll 20. Ooh. So I'm gonna move back to where I said I would. Wait.
While you're doing that, Nara, do you want to go yet? Or
No, I want to wait for the chief to come closer.
all right. The chief is going to step close, and he's going to throw a javelin at Durgent.
I'll fucking take it.
Just grabs it out of the air. Thank you. Let me check something real quick.
I'd say if he rolls bad enough, I do just grab it.
But considering the chief is throwing at Durgent, if I sneak around the tree like this, would he see me?
I'll have you
Wait,
make a stealth
your
check
stealth.
when you want to do what you do. But yeah, Durgent, you toss the javelin. The guy tosses the javelin. It just dink off your armor.
All right, my turn now.
Unless
No,
Nara
my
wants to go.
turn.
All right.
So I want to sneak around like this and
Sneak
stab
around.
the chief in the back.
Well, first of all, give me a stealth check.
See me fail? Or not?
Nice.
All right, yeah, you don't see it. He doesn't see you. So give me an attack roll, and I believe because of sneak attack, you're at advantage. I don't remember.
No,
if
I get
you're...
a bonus if I am at advantage, but am I at advantage
Is there an ally within
Considering
5? No, there's not.
I, but I'm stabbing him from behind. Wouldn't that be advantage?
I would think so. Let me check something.
Also, my thief attack is my sneak attack is not up to date anymore. I get an extra 2d6 damage actually.
Dope. Let me
Because
check
I'm
how
level
sneak
3.
attack works real quick. So, once per turn, you can deal. Yeah, I'll give you advantage. So it's either if you have an advantage or if an ally is within 5 feet. And because you snuck up on him, you do have an advantage.
Okay,
My armor class is
then
ridiculous.
I will try to stab him with advantage.
Look it up. Oh wow, 21 and a 23. Nice.
Nice.
That is enough to hit him.
Jeez, I would have never thought. So I'm going to roll the damage. I'm going to roll the damage differently than from the sheet because I get an extra 2d6.
Yep. So yeah, you do run up behind this guy, and I'll describe how he's hurt once I get the damage. Because it'd be weird to be like, oh, you stab him in the back, and he takes like 5 damage.
He literally can't take 5 damage.
Not that
The
attitude.
lowest is 6.
Oh. 9 points of damage. So yeah, you do run up behind this guy.
That's not a lot of damage.
That's not a lot of damage. You manage to run up behind this guy, cut him across the back, and he lets out a painful cry.
Also, I have cunning action. I maybe should note that down again. I guess you deleted it when you shifted stuff around.
So your
All right.
cunning action, you can dash, hide, or disengage.
Yes, and I am going to try. Actually, no, I'm not taking it.
All right.
Not this time.
Okay.
All right.
Durgent, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna grab the goblin nearest to me. I'm going to grab him by the throat.
All right. Give me a. I'll say. Ooh, what would that be?
Strength.
Yeah, strength. You'll need to roll higher than his strength to succeed. That's not hard because his strength is 8. Yeah, so you grab him by the throat.
All right. Can I? I'm just gonna like roar at him. Intimidation.
Yes, give me intimidation at advantage.
Please make him shit his pants. Please
Oh,
make him
wow.
shit his pants.
18.
Despite how fearsome you are, this guy doesn't seem to flinch at all.
Which means he must have seen scarier things out in the wild.
What about the other ones?
They don't care.
All right.
One of them's too busy looking for the tiny man who disappeared into the woods. The other just got a sword at his back.
All right.
Crotbox. Is Gridfox still AFK? Or...
Grot books.
I would assume he is AFK.
I still think he's AFK. So,
He's reading his book.
yeah, we'll hold his turn, and when he gets back, I'll give him a turn.
Yeah.
So, Nar,
Alright.
what are you doing?
How about I stab the same guy again?
Alright, you don't have an advantage this time, because now he knows you're there, but
Yeah, makes sense.
just give me a stabby stab.
All right.
Actually, let me check something. Hold on, because there's an interesting thing this guy can do.
Oh no.
As you try, I actually told everyone else about this before the game started. As you try and stab this guy, Wait, can he do that actually? Yeah, I can. He suddenly grabs the guy behind him. He uses his reaction to grab the guy behind him, and this guy takes the damage instead. That's an actual move the goblin can do. It's kind of crazy. 6 damage.
Why self?
Wait, was that a
Why
damage
why
roll?
is that?
Oh wait,
why-
you rolled a d20. You need to click the. Let me check something. Oh, you click on the weapon name after the attack roll, and then you get the damage.
Ah.
So click on the name. I know I just did it, but
Are you sure that is an attack? And then?
then you click on the name of the weapon, and then it shows you what damage you do.
In my items, not in my.
No, on
No.
the roll, like here, where it says rapier.
Ah. Okay. Now I get it.
All right, 5 damage. Yeah, you do a really bad blow to this guy. You cut him across the chest, and he is like bleeding badly.
Oh, seems like I've missed.
Lets out a horrible cry.
All right.
And, Nar, how much HP do you have again?
I have 18.
Okay. I just want to enter everyone's HP. Durgent?
32.
Timble has
13.
6. Oh yeah, you took damage. So
I
13.
took damage.
And
I am
I got-
literally tank.
Grotbox has 20. Speaking of which, Grotbox, you're back. I held your turn. So do a thing.
Sorry.
It's cool. I'll say right now you wouldn't really have had time to... Wait, you can... I'll say you can cast 2 level 1 spells right now.
Okay.
You wouldn't have and your cantrips, as usual.
Yep. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness at the Goblin Chief.
Is that in range?
I
I believe it is.
Also, Lily,
It's
would
a
have
range
had-
of 60 feet.
I would have. No. I'm mistaken. Sorry. Forget
That is
about
in
it.
range. That is in range. So, I believe... So yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay.
I believe your attack bonus is your... Let me check. Your attack bonus as a wizard is... I just want to...
So to make an attack roll, I just click on Ray of Sickness and submit it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just like a regular weapon. I haven't played a wizard before, so...
It's
22.
yeah, that is definitely enough to hit him.
Okay.
So, yeah, this vile, just green ooze suddenly comes out, and the guy gets hit. So, if he...
9 poison damage.
What is your spell save DC is 13, so he will take half that if he rolls higher than 13 on a Constitution check. Which he rolls exactly
got
that,
13.
so he only takes 4 damage.
I thought you said higher than that.
Well, it's greater than or equal to
13
for
or higher?
spell checks.
Mm.
Yeah, I should mention that.
Motherfucker.
Any skill check is greater than or equal to.
Filthy son of a bitch.
He does look back. He starts coughing as this green cloud envelops him. And on the goblin's turn, the one that Nard just took a swing at is going to take quite a few steps back. Let me see. Is that within his movement? Can he move that
Come
far?
on! I just slashed him slightly.
Oh,
He's
God.
scared though.
If you
They're
knew his
goblins.
HP,
What do
you would
What do you
understand.
expect?
If you knew his HP, you'd understand. But he runs backwards, and he actually pulls
Bet it's
back his
2.
short bow and fires at you.
Timble.
I know.
Traitor!
I see this bow. I'm going for it.
Traitor! That's not. That's too low for you, isn't it, Timble or Dirt Nar? I words
My
good.
armor class is 16.
Yeah, so that arrow whizzes past your ear. This guy is winded from the blow you did.
I want this guy dead so I can raid his corpse.
So, I
Ah, dang, I
right
can't
now, Narizvin has the same smile on his face that you see on his character picture.
Yeah, Nara's a really freaky picture, guys. But the
Gee.
Put it into the video.
I'm trying to make this an audio-friendly format for anyone who just wants to download the MP3.
Fair point.
So I tried not to rely on visuals. But, so Durgent, the person that you are currently holding by the throat, he has his hands for you, so he's going to stab you at disadvantage.
All right.
He's going to stab you with his sword.
Have
What's
fun
your
with
armor
that.
class again?
19.
Disadvantage. 11 and 11. Yeah, despite being so
22.
close, it just tinks
Is
off
that
your armor.
disadvantage or advantage?
Disadvantage.
No, it doesn't matter.
Whatever.
And Timble, it is
I
your
can
turn.
take it.
Okay. So, I'm actually gonna say I gotta check my range again for this. 15 feet. All right. So I'm gonna try and sneak around towards this area of the like I'm gonna sneak around to this tree.
All right.
So I'd roll for stealth.
Yeah.
Where's
Well, actually,
stealth
you couldn't
at?
really do that because that's kind of the way he... No, he's not facing that way. Yeah, so just give me a
Okay.
stealth check.
He's probably facing my way, considering he just threw his.
Oh, jeez, that's good. Perception
I have
and
a-
wisdom, right?
Perception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, he actually rolled higher. By some miracle. Like one
So
point
he
higher.
sees me.
Yeah, he
So
does
he's
see you.
seeing.
But that just means you won't get advantage. You can still attack.
All right, then let's go for a strike.
Meteor
So I
strike.
think. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and strike with my short sword.
Remember, the range is 5 feet, so you don't have to, like, stand right next to him. As long as you're within 5 feet.
Okay. Well, it says 7.5, so should I move him closer? Or... Well, he's going for a charge attack.
So give
So-
me an attack roll.
I can find my sword because I put my window so small. So did I click on the attack or the name?
Click on the name of the weapon.
I clicked
What-
on short
these are-
bow.
Yeah. Everyone at home, this is our first time using Roll20 for D&D. But yeah, you charge at this guy, and he sidesteps you.
You got to be kidding me!
And he looks at you with a grin.
Oh shit.
Oh, nuts.
All
and
right.
he is going to try and swing at you now.
Oh, he's gonna swing at me?
Yep, what's your armor class?
Armor class is 12.
Okay. So,
Thank goodness.
he misses.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, he takes a swing at you. You block it with your short sword. Like a boss.
Finally, some good actions.
But,
All right, my turn now.
actually, he has 2 attacks with that, so he's going to swing again.
You gotta be kidding me!
And this time,
All
he
right.
does hit you.
Where do you see how many attacks you have?
Unless you have a special trait, you only attack once.
Ah,
Why?
You take 4 slashing damage.
Dadgummit!
So yeah,
I can
you,
heal that.
he does manage to cut you across the chest.
I am almost at half health.
I can heal that.
I can heal. Well, yeah, so can I. I realize I have a healing spell too.
So
How many healing points do I have? 15 to work with?
your paladin level times 5.
All right.
So yeah, 15.
that is 15.
Welcome
All right.
to Dungeon and Math. I can't really make a math pun like I could with Vampire the Math Grade.
All right, my turn now.
Which just sounds like I have a lisp. Yes, Durgent.
Mike
Yeah,
Tyson.
going to-
sounds like
I'm going to throw the goblin in my hands at the goblin chief.
Oh god. You're gonna throw the goblin at the goblin?
Yes.
Also, I just noticed we're in the general chat and not the active game chat again.
It'll be fun.
I specifically told
Whatever.
myself before the session started, hey, I need to remind Donna to move us into pen and paper the thing. Oh, we're moving. Oh no! Oh, we're moving! Okay,
There we go.
nice. Okay. For everyone at our Discord server, for anyone at home, we play this on Discord. We have 2 channels. We have a general channel and a channel for actually playing our games.
We have 3 channels.
Yeah, we also have
Alright.
a secrecy channel for like 3 people when the DM wants to be sneaky. I'm not really a sneaky DM
Strength
though.
for
everyone's-
throwing goblin at goblin.
Yes. I'll say he's small. He's a small size, so you won't be at disadvantage.
With this towering
19.
dragon.
You do hit him, which he will actually take a static amount of damage.
All right.
Actually, just give me a 1d6 minus 1.
All right.
Can we agree that if it hits a 0, he's just stunned for a while?
Oh, wow. So yeah,
1.
See what I told you? It came close.
yeah, it's really
So,
weird because it kind
They're
of just
both
like
knocked prone.
well, the one you threw is
No.
definitely knocked prone,
The chief
and
is just
so's the chief.
irritated.
The chief falls over as well.
Yay.
Wait,
Ooh,
Both of
that is beautiful.
so wait, does the chief take poison damage?
Does Ray of Sickness? I think Ray of Sickness is whenever you're in the cloud, whenever you start your turn in the cloud.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, so So that means I'm poisoned too.
Oh yeah, you are. You kind of rolled right.
Can you mark down where the cloud is? Because
Let me check Ray of Sickness.
Give it a little doodle.
I think the radius.
Let me check. Sorry, everyone.
I'm gonna check. I've got it. I've got it. Radius.
Yes, I am the
hell is a
DM.
radius?
I don't. Does it have a radius? Oh no, it's just a ray of sickish green energy. It's not a cloud.
It's not a
Oh,
cloud.
thank
no.
goodness.
Okay, I got that wrong.
Um,
So yeah. So it's not a cloud. He just took the damage the one time. He is not prone though. Both he and his buddy. They're currently having an intimate moment. But
So
And I'm right
now,
there at the action. Ugh.
Rotbox's turn.
yeah, it's a morale building exercise. I dropped
Okay.
the 20 again. I wasn't even rolling it. I was just messing with it in my hands and I dropped it. And I bumped the microphone.
Fun.
Bet that sounded nice for everyone. Okay, Grotbox, what are you doing?
So, in order... Do I need materials for any spells?
If there's an M next to it for components.
So we're playing with materials?
Yeah. You'll have your materials on you, I'll say.
Okay. Because I want to cast Sleep on, let's say, second... Come on, click.
Do you have your ruler selected? Or your mouse? This guy?
Okay, 32.5 feet. Okay, that's perfect. I want to cast Sleep.
Alright, all you
On,
have to do...
The
You
chieftain.
need to... I think you need the chief, or...
The chief.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
okay.
Alright, so you need to roll, I believe... It's a certain number of d8. I think it depends on your level. Let me
Level is 3.
check. Okay, so you just need to roll 1d8.
It says
and-
roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures a spell can affect.
Oh yeah, 5d8. Sorry, I was looking at that wrong. So yeah, so if you roll. Okay, so you're casting it centering on the chief, and it affects anyone within a 20-foot radius. So give me 5d8.
Not me.
Are you within 20 feet? Oh, you're resistant because you're a drow.
Yeah.
You're
I
a
am-
disgusting drow.
So you're just so
I am
we're just
immune.
we're all going Betty by time.
No,
Except Nars.
Okay,
some of
never
you-
mind. I'm going to do the
No, it
guy
works
that's
like-
32 feet away from me.
It actually works like basically so. The guy you cast it on, you roll a number of hit points and it accumulates. So if you cast it on someone, if you roll 13 and it's centered on someone with 8, they fall asleep. And then if the next person that hits has more than what remains of what you rolled. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Timble
I'll
is
roll it
knocked
on the
out for
chief
sure.
then.
So are you doing it or
Just 5d8?
yes.
15.
15. So that knocks out the chief. So he's Betty Bye.
Timble.
That knocks out his friend, who is also Betty Bye. It does not knock out Timble.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm putting an X. Oh, there's an actual like.
Surgeon
symbol.
is unaffected.
Yeah. So both of those guys are asleep.
I'm gonna look over at our spellcaster and give a thumbs up. Good job.
Good job, friend. Nar, it is your turn.
Yeah, and I cannot do what I wanted to do because I have a feeling that my companions would immediately start hating me if I did that. So I'm running over at this guy and try to slash him again.
All right. Give me a roll.
Oh, is
That-
the satchel just laying on the ground empty?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, after the fight, I'm gonna go ahead and take that satchel.
That is not enough. Despite how bloodied this guy's looking, he does manage to step out of the way. Just barely, though.
Like
That
trips
was
on a rock.
unimpressive.
Trips on a rock to avoid a slash.
All right.
While-
Now it's his turn.
yeah, he's going to swing at you with his own sword.
Sword.
Sword. It's pronounced!
Ah!
Is that a hit?
You get hurt.
Yeah!
You take
May
5
the
points of slashing.
Schwartz be with you.
Ow.
And also with you.
Don't worry, I can heal that.
They're
Just
like,
get a little
"Everyone-"
flex seal and just rub it on there, and bam, you're good as new.
Flex seal. Oh my god.
Flex seal that.
I will flex seal your skin back together.
What is your spell save DC again, Grobbox?
Spell save DC? I thought
Yep.
it was 13.
Alright, so these guys need to roll a 13 or higher to... I think they need to roll a 13 or higher to... Oh no, it just naturally lasts for 1 minute, so they're just asleep for a full minute. So
Yeah.
the rest are just snoozing on the floor.
I should have stabbed the chief.
What does Timble do?
You're standing on two goblins who, one is currently sleeping on top of his chief. What are you doing?
Dang it. If only if I had my full kit, I could use my rope to tie them up together. Can I search for something that could be used for... I highly doubt that would actually work.
Time.
Can I actually, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take the weapons away from the goblins.
Alright, so
That's what I wanna
you've
do.
taken 2 scimitars, a short bow, and a javelin.
Short bow.
Okay. Yeah, so
bow
I'm gonna
has-
go ahead and I'm gonna go over to I'm gonna move over to back to the satchel over here. I'm gonna move back over to the satchel, which I think is gonna be over in this area.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and store all the stuff in there except the short bow. Do I have arrows to go along with it?
Yes, you do manage to find a quiver with 20 arrows.
Thank goodness. All right, so I've done So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna disturb this piece, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and take aim. Wait, I know I can't, because then our drow's in the way.
If you have
I was gonna
movement
shoot.
left, you can try and angle yourself a bit more.
Do I have movement left?
You
Or do I know?
You used half your movement,
12.
so you can move
Oh.
12.5 feet.
Alright, so I'm gonna use that movement to get myself at an angle. So wait, hold on a second, if I can get my 12 point. Wait. That'd make me back over there. I would prefer to get over here in that area. See what that leads me.
I will let you know, 1 minute translates into, I think, 10 turns.
Alright, so wait, I can't see what torn oil. Thank you.
You can go where this thing is pointing for better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And I'm gonna go ahead take aim for our goblin friend over here.
Thank you, voice in my head, for this solid combat
Yes.
advice. So give me an attack roll.
Attack roll for short bow. Thank goodness I get to use my. Oh, and to get a +2 advantage to that because I get +2 for range attacks.
Nice.
Timbo,
Wait,
I
that's-
swear to God, if you roll a 1 and hit me, I'm going to cut.
Nope.
14. Then
So
plus
is
2,
that-
that's 6.
So that's a 16 in total.
Yeah.
You do hit him. So give me a damage roll. So just click on the name Shortbow.
Wait, proficiency goes on top of what you roll? I thought that factors it in. Because I have
he has,
proficiency in...
He has a plus
Oh,
2 because of a fighting style he has.
There's a damage slash type.
I have proficiency in rapiers.
Yeah, but he has a fighting style archery. That's not a proficiency.
Ah,
Oh wait, your fighting style, I actually entered it so it's already calculated into that roll, I think.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you don't hit him.
Okay. So 1d6 piercing damage type.
I just said you don't hit him though, actually.
Oh, you said I don't hit him? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You finally get your beloved short bone.
All right.
So
My turn.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to start just running in the direction of the goblin and Narasveen and yelling.
You're
You're gonna wake up our sleeping fellows. Depends about how strong they are.
I'm a
Uh,
juggernaut!
They sleep for a minute.
Yeah, there's no waking them up.
Sleep for a
Lily,
minute. There's
what
no wait
time
for the
of day
wicked.
is it, by the way?
It's pretty dark right now.
Okay,
The
that's
How
sky's
far
a,
can I run?
the sky's a dark
I
red.
thought
What your speed says.
All
You
right.
I forgot to list your speed.
30 feet, I think.
Yeah, that's the default. I'm gonna check
Alright.
real quick, just to be sure.
So yeah, I'm just gonna start barreling down at Narasveen and the goblin.
You want to attack him?
I'm probably going to tackle the goblin.
Tackle?
Tackle.
All right, give me
Knock.
an athletics check.
I have great athletics. Damn it.
I am good at running.
You hear, Nar, you hear behind you, "Ah!" and then you just see, Dirge just run past you, screaming. It's kind of odd, actually. Which,
How
Dirge,
far
let
away is
me,
he?
just for the sake of it, let me move you to your maximum movement. So, right around up there.
I would face palm, but I have a rapier in my hand. That would hurt.
I mean, there's also your left hand.
I thought rapier
Fair
was
point.
two-handed.
Rapiers are not two-handed, I don't think.
That's great.
No, no, rapiers are not two-handed. You're right about that.
Dropbox, what are you doing? Dropbox?
Oh,
Brunch.
me?
Yeah, Sponge Boy me
Right.
Bob. What are you doing?
Sponge Boy Bebop.
Sponge Boy Bebop!
I think I'm going to probably cast Firebolt on the Goblin Chieftain, since
Alright.
nobody else is killing him.
The one who's a sleepy beepy.
Sleepy beepy.
Alright, make an attack roll with advantage.
Is that it? No. Okay.
So
it's
far-
an attacks.
All the noises Durgent has made since he has met the team
For a
is
week now.
snarling, yelling, and roaring.
Does he know English?
Alright, so
Yes.
that's the term is common. That's metagaming. So, yeah, you do hit him. So, roll for damage.
7.
7.
Is that... That is exactly enough to send the chief up in flames.
Beauty!
And he was actually...
We're gonna have to watch for forest fires.
Oh
Well-
no, these forests are already fired.
Yeah, only
Oh, yeah,
you
they're
could protect
basically-
forest fires.
Well, you tried.
Alright. So, Nar, it is back at your turn.
Nah.
Dana.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to attack that goblin again.
Alright. Once more with failing.
Who would have thought?
Once more with feeling.
Oh, natural 20!
Crit.
Natural 20! So that means whenever you roll, you add the... I think that means you add the... No, that just means you roll twice and add those together.
Crit.
I was thinking of Impales from Call of Cthulhu.
Oh,
and
are
add it together for
are
you.
you
Nice.
sure? Because it already seems... What the...
Oh, cool. It adds it together for you. Nice.
No,
Nice.
that's...
Crit.
That-
Oh.
That
Oh,
is
okay.
an 8!
Yeah,
That is
that's
a natural... That is my... Like, it
That
says
is
1dx... 1d8 plus 3 here.
Yeah, it's a finesse weapon, so you add your dexterity.
Do I
damage.
get... Do I get to roll again then?
Let me check something real quick.
Because you said you roll twice and add the damage together. That is just the 1 damage.
Yeah, but it also says, no, you just rolled the dice type. So it says 1d8 plus 3, which is 8, and then another 1d8, which is 2.
Sure?
So
Ah,
he
yeah,
takes
yeah.
a...
No.
Either way, you skewer this guy. He crumples to the ground, just a
Did
bloody
I
mess.
please say I decapitated him?
Yeah, you bring your sword around, just cut this guy's head off, and it just falls. The head rolls over to Durgent's feet.
I mean, Durgent attempted a tackle, so he'd probably be on the floor.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't want to
Yeah,
say you were
probably.
I didn't want to say you were prone, because that's something I'd say for if you rolled a 1.
I would say I would have been prone because I attempted a tackle.
Alright, I'll say that. So, yeah.
Then the
you feel
head
some-
rolls over to Durgent and stops right at his head.
Yeah, it's looking you dead in the eyes. This bloodied goblin.
Yeah, I did it!
Now, I'll say that we're out of the initiative order. Though there is still a sleeping goblin that you guys have about, that you guys have a few seconds to deal with.
I
Durgent
will
grabs the
get
head.
I will get over to that goblin and attempt to hold him down for when he wakes up, because I don't want to kill him before he wakes up.
Alright. So you roll him away from his burning lover.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I try to hold him down.
Alright. Does anyone else want to do anything while Nar's just straddling a sleeping goblin?
Durgent's gonna grab the head
All right.
that he just rolled in front of
Grab the
his
head.
own face.
What are you gonna do with the head?
Give it head.
Eat it for
Pocket it.
sustenance. Oh.
Like right now, the head is just in my hands, and I'm just walking over to Narasveen and the goblin.
What are Timble and Grotbox doing?
I'm gonna get myself situated to where I have my inventory. So wait. So what weapons did I take again? Because I forget.
You took a scimitar and a short bow.
Two
Scimitar and a
scimitars.
short bow.
I will place my
And a
foot
gun.
on the goblin's chest and the rapier at his throat.
Okay, so you're not just straddling him. That's good.
No!
All right.
And I'm waiting for him to wake up.
Even in the post.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around and start holding the leather bag and just saying, "Scimitars here, get your free scimitars here."
I don't have.
Durgent is going to grab a scimitar.
Nice. I will send you the stats for your scimitar later.
Do you not need a proficiency for that?
No, the proficiency just means you get a bonus. You can wield any weapon.
I
And I'm
would
pretty
also
sure
not be
paladins have
opposed to having
proficiency in
one.
like every weapon.
Sorry, what? Oh yeah, you have a proficiency in literally every weapon.
Yeah, because I'm a paladin.
Because you're a bamf. So Nar and okay, so you guys have 3 scimitars, one from each of the bodies. So Durgent has one, Nar took the other. Timble, you keeping one for yourself, or?
I'm keeping the short bow. I'm saying that's fair enough for me.
Alright. And what are you doing
But
with the other scimitar? Does Grotbox want a scimitar?
I want a scimitar
Alright. So,
if I can hold one.
you can.
Okay.
But it's actually at that moment that Grotbox, as you're standing on this platform, you look down and you notice that the little markings into it light up.
Okay, I'll step off of it.
Alright. And they only light up for a few seconds. And it's not as bright as what you saw in the cave, but it's still pretty bright. It doesn't blind you or anything. But you see,
Alright.
when the light fades away, you see all your stuff sitting on the platform.
Sweet.
Everyone's stuff is on the platform. And it's at that moment that the dragon that Nar, the goblin that Nar currently has a sword to his throat, wakes up. And it'll see the sword at its throat and then just stop. And just look up at you.
You,
Let's
my
talk-
friend, are going to tell us where we can find clean water and shelter.
I don't know any old D&D swears. Need to look up old-timey swears.
Just make up some fancy words.
I'm gonna steal one from a video game. Taff.
I'm going to roll an intimidation check. Am I at advantage having a sword at his throat?
You're at advantage. Yes,
21 plus-
so he does look scared.
I don't know where the people are. There's a river.
And he starts pointing in the forest.
I was not asking about people, I was asking about shelter.
I don't look at the man villages. It's not safe in the forest.
I was not talking about villages.
I don't know.
Well,
There is water in the forest. There's a
I look
river.
at my companions. Do we need him for anything else?
Well,
Durgent looks disapprovingly at Narasvin.
do we Do we have the head of his captain? Is that who we cooked? No, it was someone else. Oh, there's another one goblin. But yeah, oh, his captain's an Ash. Oh, I remember now.
Yeah.
We don't know if they're the only ones around. If we let him go, there's a chance he runs back to his tribe and gets us killed.
Seems reasonable, but I could always tie him to a. Wait, we don't have rope.
I mean,
We don't
unless you
have
got
rope.
some in your supplies that were
Oh,
magically
yes, you're
transported
right.
to you.
His friends are dead.
Two of his friends are dead.
I
Well, we could always
don't
have a.
think.
Hear me
that
out here.
he Will
So Timble's
bother
going to come
us.
back with his bag and takes out a length of rope. We could always have ourselves a little guide.
You're gonna have your
point.
own personal golem.
Yeah.
Lily, are scimitars dex weapons?
Let me check.
I
Are
would
you gonna
assume so, but I
decapitate the
can't
guy?
find it right now.
If you're gonna decapitate the guy, you don't need to make or stab the guy. You don't need to make. a
No,
roll.
I'm statting my scimitar right now while we're doing this.
Yes, it is a finesse weapon, so you do get. It's also a light weapon, so you can wield two at once.
So, what are stats for scimitar?
Does
That would have been good to know, because then I would have asked if I could have the last one, but
It does 1d6
God needs
slashing
one
damage.
too.
It does
Actually,
1d6
if you
slashing
if you want two scimitars, that's fine. I have my great axe now. I don't care.
Can I send you
That
the stats
would be
after the session?
useful.
Can I send you the
Alright.
stats after the session so they're
Yeah.
alright.
You don't have to send me the stats anymore. I'm just giving my other scimitar to Narisveen
Alright.
because I have my great axe.
I will say that probably won't do much for you until you get unless you get
A
double
weapon
attack thing.
proficiency.
Or like
Double attack.
so
That's
what are you
cool.
do so what are you doing with the goblin?
I wait for Timble to come over and bind him down.
So Timbo, what are you doing?
So,
And once Timble does that, I will leave him to it and get over to my stuff to make sure that everything's still in there.
okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bind. I'm gonna bind our little goblin friend here around his neck.
You
So,
might
like-
as well kill me. You've already killed my chief. I have nothing.
And you kind of see him start to cry a bit. Like just it's a quiet cry, but you just see his tears start to well up in his eyes.
Well, imagine it this way: you'll have us until you get us to the village. Then you have my word to go free.
I don't know where the man villages are.
Well, fresh water works just fine too. Then, whenever we get to the fresh water, you can decide if you would like to stay with us, or would you like to leave. I mean, there can't be anything out here in this deserted forest.
My people. I have my people.
Are they one to hold grudges?
He doesn't say anything.
They probably are.
Very well. So, after finishing tying him, after finished tying him to the rope, I'm gonna go ahead and hand the rope over to our dragon friend. Here, you can lead the way. You have a tight grip, it looks like.
He grabs the rope, and well, he also grabs his gear too, including his nice great axe.
Big Bertha. Alright. And what are the rest of you doing?
Well, I'm going to check whether all my stuff is still in my backpack.
Yes, luckily you do have everything.
I'm going to
Everyone
pick up my
basically has
stick.
everything that's on
Not
your
stick,
character
but-
sheet.
Okay.
So that means I also have 2 short bows, correct?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so that also means I have 40 arrows.
But there's also some other stuff you managed to find off of their bodies. Is there? Actually? No, there's not. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
I think I'm almost maxing out my weight. That's 164 is my weight, I think. Probably, I don't know.
Your weight, is your... I don't think I mentioned this to Dunna, actually. Your weight is your strength rating times 15.
11 times 50, so I'm just there.
15, not 50.
Oh.
You can carry 165 pounds worth of stuff before you're
Okay,
over.
I also just calculated with 5. My brain doesn't want to work today. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
All right.
So, where are you all headed?
I would say we're probably following the goblin.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm going to say to the goblin, so, little thing, what exactly are you?
He just sneers at you and doesn't say anything. And you guys are, unless you guys have anything else you want to say, you're led through the dead trees towards a small... It's a rather small, murky pond.
I want to go alongside Durgent and keep vigilant.
Alright. So the four of you are led to a small, murky pond.
I said fresh water.
This is the best there is.
I nudge for the goblin to take a drink.
He doesn't do anything. Actually, yeah, he'll take a drink.
All right. I'm trying to show hospitality here.
Sure you don't want to make sure that he doesn't poison us?
You killed my chief. And now you try to show me hospitality.
And he spits in your eye, dragon. Durgent.
Durgent does not react.
And once he's had his drink, he looks at Timble.
I led you to your water.
Durgent just kind of looks at Timble too.
Flurbo's muted. Flurbo, you're muted. Alright, he might be AFK, so what are the rest of you doing?
I want to check the water to see if it's good to fill my water skin up with, or if we shouldn't drink this.
Give me a survival check.
Goblin took a drink.
Yeah, but
I'm back.
he evidently didn't display much of a will to live. As far as you can tell, it's clean.
I'm back.
Okay,
All right.
I will now fill up my water skin.
I mean, it's fairly murky. Well, it's kind of dirty, but it's not you're gonna die dirty.
It's better than nothing.
But then again, our paladin does have the ability to freshen water if he so chooses.
Timble, the goblin you've taken captive is looking at you expectantly because he led you to the water.
And so is Durgent. Like, just should I let him go?
So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my water skin and offer him.
He
I'm gonna
already
offer
drank
him
some.
a little drink.
He already drank
Oh,
some.
I drank some.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead. So since it was my idea to put the rope on him, I'm gonna go ahead and untie the rope. Well, it's your choice now.
You've barely, the moment you've gotten the rope on, you've said, well, he is just running off into the forest.
Have a feeling we'll be
This is
seeing him
going
later.
This is going to come back to bite us.
Well, I can see that for sure. But then again, they sent his chief along with 2 other people of his. You would think that he would have sent someone else, probably stronger soldiers rather than the chief himself, to go search for food. Then again, our teleportation did emit some quite light. Quite a light. So, most likely, I think we should just shake it off until the next day.
Durgent also fills up all of his water skins.
I will fill up my water skins as well, if I have any.
Did you buy any at creation?
Well,
Sounds like you didn't.
I have
didn't.
5.
Okay.
So you've all...
I did it just in case.
Alright, so everyone's got their water skins all filled up?
So does Grotbox have some? Or no?
No.
I will hand you 1 water skin.
Dropbox says his thanks.
No D&D party is complete without the mom friend. So everyone's all filled up?
Oh wait, no, I only have 1 water skin. Never mind.
Oh.
I was looking at the wrong numbers.
Yeah. I feel like that was Brian, who had 5 of a really important thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was Brian.
Yeah. Which, everyone at home, that hasn't gone up on the channel yet. You don't know who Brian is. Stay tuned for, I think, tomorrow.
You got it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Same bat
All right.
time, same bat channel. So,
Nice.
So I do not hand a water skin to Grotbox.
Alright.
Actually, while we're
You
doing
don't?
nothing, I want to see something real fast.
You
Oh,
don't
crap,
have
out.
the water skin?
I would like to.
I was looking at
go
the
ahead-
wrong number.
Oh.
I only have
Alright,
one.
so I'm gonna go ahead, walk up to our paladin, and say, "Well, I got hit pretty hard out there. So if I could ask if you would so kindly heal me, if you could."
Yeah,
You don't
Georgia,
know
it's
I'm a
kind of
paladin.
funny.
Yeah, you
Oh.
don't know that he's a paladin, and nobody knows
Well-
what my profession is yet.
Yeah.
Fun. So
Regardless,
I guess instead I'll ask if
Also,
anyone has a med kit.
Lily, please, no spoilers to the viewers until it actually
Yeah.
happens.
yeah. Anyways,
I'm gonna ask for like any
Before
med kits then.
before Timble asks, like before Timble even asks, I'm going to go down and lay my hands on his wounds. Like I'm kneeling down
Yeah.
because he's so
You can
small.
also pick me up and put me on a stump.
Yeah, he doesn't
He's
look
so
too good.
small.
He doesn't look too good. How
Yeah,
much?
I lay my hands on him.
How much are you giving him?
How much did he take? 4?
I'm at 9 health. I had 16 originally.
How much is that?
7.
All right, healing 7.
All right. So he's back up to full.
I want to see whether I see him do that because I also have my wound.
It's pretty obvious.
I will wait
Thank-
until he's done, but then
So Durgent, you can only heal 8 more until you take a long rest.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I will get over to Durgent. If it's not too much to ask, could you help me as well, please?
Durgent lays his hands on Narasbean. How much damage
5.
do you have? All right. I healed the 5.
All right.
3 points left.
All right. So everyone's at full health, I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, half the party didn't even
Yep.
take a hit.
Yep.
So
Durgent is too strong.
I think we're gonna have a 10-minute break because my dinner's ready and I'm hungry. So we'll be right back, everyone.